prevention month.
And you came to that realization at what time?
1:00 this morning. Because, well, first I knew something was wrong because my dog wasn't with me. And then when I finally got him to come in, he was cold, which meant he'd been outside for a while. And he was shaking so bad, so I covered him up. And then I heard the chirping. He took off outside again. 1:00 in the morning, so I had to get the ladder up, and get the batteries out. It was, and then the batteries would not come out. So I had to go in the garage and get a screwdriver. And, it's just like, do them today. Do them right now. Go get you some new batteries and do it.
Check, Mom.
So you do not have to wait till 1:00 in the morning to deal with this mess.
Yeah.
I remember this one episode on Friends when Phoebe had the issue with with one that kept on and on and on and on. And that happened to me one time, middle of the night, battery started chirping. So I took it off the wall thinking, I took the battery out thinking it wouldn't chirp anymore. It chirp.
Yeah.
I ended up burying it in the closet in another room to try through the night. And you could still hear that faint chirp.
Really?
Chirp. So irritating.
It's very annoying. Yeah.
So annoying. I mean, they're good they're there for a good reason.
Put some water in the sink and put the whole unit in the sink. It will quit chirping.
Yeah, and $35 later.
Well, you needed a new one anyway.
Yes, well, I have a new one. I went and got one of those lithium batteries, and that's the new one. But I still kept the other ones up. Yeah, you've got to.
They're pesky little 9-volt batteries too.
Yes. Well, this one actually, the one was a 9-volt, and the other one was AAA, 3 AAAs. Those are the ones I couldn't get out. They were like in there so tight.
Oh, would they have they been leaking?
No, not at all.
It's usually the case. Okay, we'll take a break. You're live and local, Real Talk Freedom, 97.1, 1120 a.m. WSME. When we come back, we'll do a little bit of weather, then we'll take your calls if you want to chat this morning. 910-333-0139. We'll be right back.
1997, locally owned and operated Jersey Mike's, 301E Western Boulevard, right in Jacksonville, has provided only the best hot and cold subs and healthy salads to our community and our military neighbors, and thanks all our customers for making Jersey Mike's a sub above. Jersey Mike's features hot and cold subs in different sizes, served Mike's way or your way, in addition to delicious healthy salads. To place your order or for takeout, phone 910-353-8091. Once again, Sam Duran and the staff of Jersey Mike's, 301E Western Boulevard, Jacksonville, thanks you for making them a sub above.
I had a question about my insurance the other day, so I called my new State Farm agent. And would you believe I talked to the same person who remembered my name? They said that was called service. And then they asked if my dog Max was over his cold. They called that service too. And then they helped me find ways to save on my home and auto coverage. I asked State Farm what they called that. They said service.
Call David Hall, State Farm, 910-455-0440, 1218 Country Club Road, Jacksonville. Mohawk All Pet Protection and Warranty is the only carpet protection and warranty for all pets, all accidents, all the time. Because your pets are family members too. No matter how you live, we've got you covered. Soft, luxurious, smart strand, forever clean carpet. Gorgeous, durable, solid luxury vinyl. Mohawk has the ultimate floor for every room in your home. It's suitable for all pets. For details, contact Watkins Floor Covering online at watkinsnewfloor.com. Watkins Floor Covering, thanking you for voting them the best of the best for 2022 in the flooring, covering, and carpet cleaning category. Watkins Floor Covering. They're more than just floors. It's custom showers, custom tubs, carpet cleaning, backsplashes, bathrooms, commercial, retail, and home flooring too. Watkins Floor Covering. Family owned and operated since 1997 with locations in Jacksonville and Surf City. Watkins Floor Covering. You stand on it, we stand behind it.
Hi guys, it's Lisa, the Queen of Diamonds from Bryn Mawr Jewelers in Jacksonville. Are you looking for a ring for the perfect girl? We have hundreds of rings in our beautiful showroom. Want a ring as unique as your girl? Then we'll custom design a ring especially for you. Not sure if you want lab-grown diamonds or an earth mine diamond? No problem. We'll take the time to explain the difference. We guarantee to find a diamond as exceptional as your girl. We hand select every diamond that comes into our store, and it has to be a sparkling fireball to make it in our showcase. Our long-standing relationships in the industry guarantees you to get the most competitive price on the highest quality diamond. We offer custom financing so that it's easy to buy the ring of her dreams. We have rings for every budget and a vast selection of loose diamonds. So I invite you to come visit us today at Bryn Mawr Jewelers in Jacksonville. The Lutz family has been a part of thousands of I do's for over 72 years. Nobody does I do like we do. Come see why we're Jacksonville's oldest family jeweler.
Bryn Mawr Jewelers, next to Sam's Club, Jacksonville.
Humphrey Heating and Air Conditioning, your trusted local care indoor weather team, serving all of your heating and air conditioning needs since 1967. Now offers residential and commercial duct and dryer vent cleaning, and now offers expert residential and commercial plumbing service. In case of a power outage due to a storm or for any other reason, be prepared with a Generac generator for your home or business. Humphrey Heating and Air Conditioning has Generac generators in stock, ready to install today. Remember, better breathing comes with cleaner air. Let Humphrey Heating and Air Conditioning improve the air quality in your home or business with professional air duct cleaning. As always, Humphrey Heating and Air Conditioning is available 24/7 for all your heating, cooling, and plumbing emergency needs. Turn to the carrier experts, Humphrey Heating and Air Conditioning, with locations in Jacksonville and Hampstead. Visit online, humphreyheating.com, and follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Humphrey Heating and Air Conditioning since 1967. Relax. We're on the way.
It's live and local real talk on Freedom 97.1 WSME.
Marine Forecast brought to you each day by Tideline Marine and Family. It's your one-stop shop for all of your boating and fishing needs, whether it's a desire for a new boat, repowering your boat with modern, up-to-date motors complete with warranties. Maybe you just need a qualified technician to get your motor back on track. Of course, if you prefer to do your own maintenance, no problem there either. Tideline has parts and supplies in stock for Evinrude's, Johnson's, Yamaha's, and of course, the Mercury outboards. In fact, American-made, American power, words the Tideline team like to use to describe the Mercuries, the only outboard motor manufactured in the United States of America. For supplies like tackle, rods and reels, a variety of lures. In fact, there's an entire wall dedicated to the lures. Can be had at Tideline. It's now in stock during working hours for less than $3 a bag. It's not that soft ice either, the stuff that just melts right away. It's in a freezer outside, and it will last a lot longer in your coolers. Tideline Marine, 159 Old Bridge Street on the banks of the New River in downtown Jacksonville, your only full-service marina in town. Got some decent weather news for offshore enthusiasts.
Nice.
You can get out there this week. Northwesterly winds today, 10 to 15 knots, becoming southwesterly 5 to 10 in the afternoon, 2 to 4 footers, dominant period 10 seconds. That means those waves are far apart. Sounds and rivers, a moderate chop, diminishing to a light chop in the afternoon. Tomorrow, pretty much the same thing. Southwesterly winds, though, around 15 knots, seas 2 to 4, dominant period 10 seconds again. Sounds and rivers, a moderate chop. And on Wednesday, midweek, northwesterly winds 10 to 15, diminishing to 5 to 10 in the afternoon, seas 2 to 4 feet. Sounds and rivers, a moderate chop, diminishing to a light up in the afternoon. One of the guys down at Tideline last week went downriver just to do a little bit of fishing. Threw some Clark spoons over just for giggles. He brought back a boatload. I saw the pictures of Spanish mackerel way upriver, not far from the bypass bridge. That's very unusual. So if they're there, and these fish would have been respectable at any time you catch them. But this time of year, they were like this long, beautiful Spanish, 18, 20, 24-inch long fish, beautiful fish.
Well, on land today, sunny, high of 72.
No
and
fishing.
since there's no school today, kids can be outside playing because the weather's nice. Tonight, clear, low of 55. Tomorrow, sunny, high of 80. A little gusty tomorrow, but according to this, right now, it's the only gusty day this week, but that's probably going to change. Tomorrow night, partly cloudy, low of 58. And on Wednesday, partly sunny, high of 77. So you can tell we're in fall. This feels fall-y.
You remember the guy,
I have leaves.
I'll have trees, so I don't have to worry about it. Yay.
Soleimani, who we assassinated. We took him out a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Department of Justice was preparing to roll out the red carpet this month for the Iraqi judge who issued an arrest warrant for ex-President Donald Trump because he ordered the assassination of that Iranian terrorist, responsible for the murders of more than 600 American military personnel. Fox News exclusively learned last week through a source with firsthand knowledge of his travels that the pro-Iran regime jurist Fak Zidan was set to visit the DOJ. Yet after a flurry of Fox News press inquiries to the DOJ within a 24-hour period, the DOJ ostensibly and dramatically backtracked on its invitation to Zidan. A source familiar with the situation told Fox News that Zidan will not be meeting with any DOJ officials. Why were we welcoming him into this country?
Good question.
No, good
Why?
question.
Why were we going to? The Department of Justice was going to do that.
Don't know. I mean, I do know, but I don't know.
Come on, 2024.
Mhm. I don't know that it'll be any better, but I hear you. I hear what you're saying.
I don't know what you know. It's going to be we don't know who's going to be elected. Number one, if either of the two so-called front runners right now, the Democrat and the Republican, if either is elected, we're going to have 4 more years of crap.
Yes, I agree.
Well,
I definitely agree.
Good old Rashida Tlaib, you know, our
Oh,
favorite, our
yes.
favorite human, issued a
Second only to
statement
AOC.
to the Detroit News yesterday. And she said, I'm going to read this as she said it. I grieve the Palestinians lost yesterday, today, and every day. As long as our country provides billions in unconditional funding to support the clear, she's all long called, always or long called, whatever word you want to use, Israel an apartheid state. And she's always accusing Israel of committing ethnic cleansing against the Palestinians.
Uh-huh.
So she supports, let's be real, you know, full well she supports Hamas. She's not saying it.
Yeah, oh, yes.
And, you know, she's trying, I can't stand her. And she says Speaker McCarthy, well, who's not Speaker now, but wants to rewrite history, but the apartheid state of Israel was born out of violence and ethnic cleansing of Palestinians. No, read the Bible, lady. You will know. And then her partners in crime, good old AOC and her friend Omar, have they want a ceasefire because they, you know, but they're still very critical of Israel. They're blaming Israel for this whole thing.
Yeah.
Of course you are.
Why
do people
not?
keep voting these Looney Tunes back in office? Is there no one qualified to run against them there? Like, I want to know.
Well,
there has to
you
be
know,
some human.
they're in areas where there are like-minded individuals. You got to
That's true
understand
too. Yeah. Well, AOC's people I've been reading are not happy with her,
that. Well,
but
they should not be.
they need to go vote. I
I think
think
it has to do with the
Yeah.
logistics of the area and you know.
and some of the ones there that
It's
don't like
crazy.
her don't vote. Just like some of the people here showed up at that school board meeting talking about we're going to vote you out. Well, how can you ain't voted? People don't y'all okay, people that are listening. Voting records are public. Do you not think that people go on there as soon as y'all utter those statements and look up your voting record?
Uh-huh.
That brings to mind that I'm glad you said that.
Okay.
Someone sent me some information and one of the persons that attended the Board of Education meeting last week that raised so much cane and accused board members of so much said, I'm just going to run for Board of Education. So someone checked to see what his party affiliation, you know, out of curiosity, found out he had no voting history.
That's who I was
Well,
thinking of.
have
but
we
yes.
looked that up?
I saw it, yes.
Okay, so you looked
Yes.
it up too.
Yes,
Okay.
I verified it.
Very good.
No voting history. at
So
all.
when you don't have voting history, let me dumb this down for everybody. That means you haven't voted.
That means you haven't registered, perhaps, or is he registered?
He's registered, yes.
Okay, but he hasn't
registered,
voted?
But he has not voted. But you know, I mean,
But you're squawking about, I'm going to vote you out. Well, good. Well, you know what? Maybe they're going to vote this election. Maybe so.
well,
Maybe.
2016, I told you when we opened up a headquarters, Republican headquarters, it was in 2015. People were coming in that were in their later years
And never voted.
registering to vote, had never even registered to vote.
Mhm.
That's how excited they were for the 2016 election. It just amazed me. I mean, I had people coming in their late 70s, never voted in their life, wanted to register. How do we do it? It really took me by surprise. I was like, wow.
Well, I love it when people complain about stuff, but then it turns out they've never even voted.
Now, we had a candidate, remember, a couple of years ago that was
Yeah.
running against Greg Murphy. And, when we checked his voting record, it was little to
Sparse.
nothing
He
there.
just recently voted.
Right.
Oh,
just
that's
recently.
right. I know.
And then,
you're right. I
and then
remember
of course
that
he said, well, I was deployed all these times. You weren't even in
Mhm.
service.
No.
now. But not only that, you can
None
still
of it
vote when
played
you're
out.
deployed.
Right.
Just so you
we
know.
get the
So
opportunity.
y'all better come up with better arguments than that.
Well, good news, guys. The Powerball is up to $1.55 billion
I need to buy a
for
ticket.
tonight's drawing. So
I better run out there and buy about
We-
40 of them.
like to the front desk to pick up something and had to wait quite a while because he must have bought 20, 30, 40 tickets and they were
Good
running them
God.
all through. And I'm like, wow, what are the chances of winning? Buying that many tickets? Not much more than buying one ticket.
Um,
Well, I don't know. I would think.
well, you
you
increase
increase
chances,
your
but
chance
the
of every
chances
ticket
of
you buy.
anybody winning
Yeah.
is what, 1 in 300 million or something.
Mhm.
So
Well, somebody two winning tickets, not of the main prize, were
Yeah.
sold this weekend
Yeah,
in North
mega.
Carolina. One got 150,000,
Yeah, I
one won
think they
50,000.
matched like
Yeah,
four
so many
numbers or
numbers.
something.
Look.
Yes.
And I saw yesterday where it had been what, $60 million, the not the big lottery,
Mhm,
but the mega millions
mhm.
was back down to 20 million.
I'll be happy with 1 million. We
Yeah,
have
give me
that.
1 million. I'll take
Yeah.
500,000.
I would
I'm not
too.
selfish.
I mean, I don't need the whole 60.
I'd like to a couple million.
That would make me happier because I've worked with that money.
Yeah.
But yeah,
into
I would.
the country,
To the compound.
into
Yep.
the compound. That's right, the
wouldn't
compound.
even be able to see my house from the road.
Okay, now we were talking Friday, local,
Mm-hmm.
and local,
Yeah.
with the school board mess.
Yes.
And we told you that as soon as we got the information that we have verbally been given, as soon as I've got it in writing in front of me on paper, we've requested it. It's coming. It just has not been delivered yet. And as soon as we get it, we're going to tell you what it is.
That's right.
And it is what I've been told.
It's going to be a hot mess, Raver.
It's going to be a hot mess.
Hot mess.
That's
It's
why
going
I
to be.
say
It's
it's just
going
gonna be a
to be
hot mess.
a hotter than hot mess.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, sometimes the dog that barks the loudest needs to turn around and go back in the doghouse and stay quiet. So
things are
Well,
going.
that's pretty good.
Things
Right
can
there.
get really nasty in a
right,
heartbeat.
right, exactly. It's disappointing,
Yeah.
when you put your faith and trust into somebody, and then
How long have people been
So
wearing
far.
shoes?
since birth,
Not you. I'm talking about over how many of the
mean
decades?
I don't
Humans?
know.
Yeah, humans.
I would say it's a good question. Since Adam and Eve got thrown out of the garden, I would assume.
How long ago was that?
I don't know. Many thousands of years ago.
Many thousands.
Yeah, I would say a couple of thousand at least.
Okay.
At least I don't know.
Just
Why?
come clean with it.
We're going to talk about it when we come back after this
Oh.
break. You're live and local,
I know.
real
Let's
talk.
look it up.
Freedom 90.1, 1120 AM, WSME 910-333-0139. If you've got a guess, give us a call. Love to hear from you.
The best deal for the grill is at Jones LP Gas and Oil Company each Friday. Every Friday from 8 a.m. till closing at 5, Jones LP Gas and Oil Company will fill your 20-pound LP gas grill cylinder for only $11. You heard that right. Each Friday till closing, you can have your 20-pound LP gas cylinder filled for only $11 at Jones Gas and Oil Company, 3881 Wilmington Highway in heart of Verona. In addition to saving money on your LP gas for the grill, Jones Gas and Oil is your full-service gas and oil company serving residential, commercial, and agricultural gas and oil needs, as well as gas appliances, LP replacement, parts, fill cylinders, and tankless water heaters, and they offer a 10% military discount on installation. Remember to get that cylinder filled every Friday until closing for only $11. Jones Gas and Oil Company, 3881 the Old Wilmington Highway, Verona. Phone 910-346-6384.
Have you gotten your copy of Topsail Times newspaper this week? If not, did you know that Topsail Times is Topsail area's only local newspaper in print? Started a little over a year ago, we now have over 1,500 online subscribers and 5,000 printed copies that go out every 2 weeks. And we never charge our readers. Information should be free to our readers, and we stick by that. Looking for an idea for date night? Want to learn some local history? How about asking a veterinarian about your pet? These things and more are available in each copy of the Topsail Times newspaper. Want to get the word out about your business? We offer great rates for full color ads, and the online paper version is always included for free. Need help designing the perfect ad? We can do that too. We're always looking for human interest stories, so start writing. And we love local photos too. Check out our website at topsailtimes.net, where you can find out where to pick up a copy or check out our latest publication online.
Welcome to Lane & Associates Family Dentistry, where we love to make you smile. Now proud to be working with Doctors Kim and Tommy Morgan, formerly Morgan Family Dentistry, the Jacksonville and Richlands Morgan offices of Lane & Associates Family Dentistry blends the latest technology with personal care and attention, so you have an amazing dental experience. The offices of Lane & Associates welcome all ages and accept all major insurances, including military. Lane & Associates Family Dentistry has been serving the state of North Carolina for over 40 years, with 2 locations in Jacksonville, Richlands, and Maysville. Call for an appointment today at 877-DS or online, lanedds.com. Welcome to Lane & Associates Family Dentistry.
The Burrow Restaurant and Bar in Burrow is hiring. We're currently looking for experienced line cooks and expos. If you're hardworking, reliable, professional, and have a desire to always strive for better, we want to talk to you. The Burrow is open 7 days a week. Stop by for an application. Our sister restaurant, Il Cigno Italiano, is also hiring line cooks, expos, and bartenders. Make great money and be a part of an outstanding dated team. The Burrow Restaurant on Front Street and Il Cigno Italiano on West Corbett Avenue, both in Swansboro.
Tammy Fry Allstate Swansboro reminds you to check your mailbox and find your quote on homeowners insurance. Tammy Fry Allstate Swansboro goes the extra mile to make sure you're in good hands. Write your own home policy. Yes. Save even more when you bundle your home, motorcycle, and even your golf cart. Remember, if it rolls or floats, call Tammy for a quote. You and everything you own are in good hands with Tammy Fry Allstate Swansboro. Call today, 910-326-5383. Tammy Fry, 638 West Corbett Avenue in the friendly city by the sea, Swansboro. Check your mailbox today for savings on your homeowner's insurance.
Hello, shoppers. Take advantage of the following specials and many, many more at your locally owned and operated Piggly Wiggly store, where good things cost less. Down the street on the Richlands Highway, Jacksonville, and Main Street in Maysville. Half-cut, boneless strip loin is only $8.99 a pound. Beef back ribs, $2.99 a pound. A 2-pound bag of fully cooked hot wings is only $7.99 a pound. Boneless chuck roast, $4.99 a pound. Whole Boston butt, $1.59 a pound. Jumbo pack fried drumsticks are only $1.19 a pound. How about 10 pounds or more fresh ground beef for $2.99 a pound? And remember, the beef and pork is cut fresh every day by the butchers at your locally owned and operated Piggly Wiggly store, and they use only the finest and certified Angus beef and Sanderson's farm chicken. Over in produce, you get a 1-pound container of fresh strawberries for just $2.99. You get a 2-pound bag of Western apples for just $2.99. Black, white, or red seedless grapes are only $2.99 a pound. Caramel or candy apples with nut, just $1.99 each. How about a 3-pound bag of navel oranges for just $4.99? Delicious rutabagas are only 99 cents a pound. And red delicious or pink lady apples are just $1.99 a pound. And you get 2 8-packs of the 12-ounce size Cocoa Sprite for just $9. That's your locally owned and operated Piggly Wiggly store, where good things cost less. Down the street on the Richlands Highway, Jacksonville, and Main Street in Maysville. Remember, say big with the pig.
It's live and local. Real talk on Freedom 97.1, 1120 AM, WSME.
All right. Some interesting information. We mentioned earlier about the last time Israel was at war, declared war, was in 1973.
Correct.
Turns out that was exactly 50 years ago. From the war started October 6th, and the attack on Israel was on the 7th this year.
Right.
So, 50th anniversary of, wow.
Yeah. Mike brought that up. That's good
Yeah.
information. It was really interesting.
My goodness
We were
gracious.
Having a
War
look it
began
up.
on October 6th when the Arab coalition jointly launched a surprise attack against Israel on the Jewish holy day of Yom Kippur, which had occurred during the 10th of the Islamic holy month of Ramadan in that year. Both the United States and the Soviet Union initiated massive resupply efforts to their allies, Israel and the Arab states, respectively, during the war, which led to a confrontation between the two nuclear armed superpowers that would have been us. Oh my goodness gracious.
Goes to show, they've been planning it.
Yep, it's been in the works.
Yes, this is
And that's what I think
definitely
about
in the
every 9/11.
I'm just going to say the
just-
same thing.
It bugs me. I
cringe.
just take a look at it and gotta. That war lasted 2 weeks and 5 days. Now, don't know what's going to happen with this one. But anyway,
No.
okay, back to the shoes.
The shoes.
According to the report, what may have been the oldest pair of shoes in Europe, discovered in a cave in Spain, and are now thought to be much older than scientists previously thought. 20 pairs of the sandals are at least 6,200 years old, possibly older, while other woven objects in the cave are dated back to 9,500 years, according to a new study by scientists. The shoes are about 8 inches, a little over 8 inches long. The news emerged after scientists using carbon dating on 76 objects from the era that had been dug out by miners in the 19th century. I mean, that's, this is 21st. Where they been all this time, and why weren't they done? These are some of the objects. Look at the woven baskets that were found here, made of wood, reed, and some kind of grass. So, according to the scientists, they're much older than they thought. Look at this stuff.
Shoes have come a long
These are in good
ways, too.
shape.
What the heck is that?
Those baskets, woven baskets that they
Wow.
found in this cave.
Wow.
Well, the basket. I thought you were saying those were the shoes.
No, these are not the shoes. They
I was
found
gonna
shoes
say.
too. I don't see pictures of the shoes. Well, I guess there are. There are some pictures of shoes.
Oh, okay.
They're woven. They're fairly
Yeah,
intricate.
they are.
Wow. Yeah, there's a mallet, sandals, found in a bat cave. Don't know where Batman was, but they were found in a bat cave.
Yeah.
So, okay.
That mallet looks like a pretty cool weapon.
Oh yeah.
Just
Well,
saying.
they probably used it for.
Look
you
at
know.
shoes these days.
They even got it set up for the left foot, the way the curvature is.
No.
That's
rough.
that's pretty smart.
Yeah.
6,500, 6,200 years ago. Good gosh.
It'd be
How far have
interesting
we
to
come?
go to one of those museums, see all that. Early shoes. It used to be like bags, and they tied them with laces
There you
around your
go.
feet.
Okay, Joy. How old are the oldest shoes you've got?
Old.
Not 6,000 years old, I'm taking it.
65,000 years.
65,
How about the basket?
60, baskets were back to as much as almost 10,000 years ago.
Well, I have a question.
Okay.
Well, first of all, I'm old. So everything I got is old. You know what I mean?
I definitely do.
All right, this is my question. How come the radio is faster than what you are on Facebook?
You mean that it's more up to date than what
Yes,
we are on
I hear
Facebook?
you- I hear what you're telling. I hear what you're announcing before you've announced it. So that's why I heard you say 65,000 something and the shoes, and I was like, I can't get these two synced together, and I couldn't figure out why. Is there an issue maybe with the YouTube? Is that causing that?
Well, all of the YouTube and Facebook are going to be slower, but they are delayed. It takes some time for those guys to get it off the pot and get moving.
YouTube's been shutting us down all day today.
I'm watching
So
it,
does
but
that.
I'm listening and watching back and forth,
Uh-huh.
and I'm like, well, I could tell you what you're going to say before you say it because I'm already hearing it before you've already said it. Does that
And-
make sense?
In reality, even over the air, we were about a quarter of a second late because of the digital stuff, the transmission from here downtown.
Okay.
So that's even a quarter of a second later. So,
I was just trying
but that's
to figure
only a
out-
quarter of a second. Facebook can be 20, 30, 40 seconds at times, and same thing for
Yeah,
YouTube.
that's what's happened because I keep seeing the little blue thing on you're like sort of like stopping and then
Uh-huh.
so I
Right,
said, well, I'm
right.
gonna get the radio. I'll look at y'all because y'all
Well, I
look
can-
so good, but I'm gonna listen to you on the radio.
There you go.
I can tell you, Joy, that when I get up in the morning, I turn on the television in the living room to my local, to the station I like to listen to, a local, and then when I go back to the back of the house, I stream it on my TV back there. So I click on, and if I've missed the end of a story on the front TV, I can run to the back TV and catch it again.
Nice.
See, so there is a delay.
On the radio, and I thought I'm gonna go find that radio, and I plugged it in because I couldn't figure out why I had not because you know Facebook or YouTube was slow.
Right.
So I went and got it, and I'm thinking, well, they're not saying the same thing. I said, but they are saying the same thing, but the radio is ahead of what they're saying. And I said, well, I'm just going to call.
When you stream
find out.
anything, there's always going to be a delay.
Yep.
So
Uh,
it's just that's the way it works.
Yeah, on your Facebook page, I guess you saw my message where it says closed. You don't have the hours. Do you normally have the hours like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday? Hours of operation?
Yeah, I did that and I showed the hours of operation, but for some reason it just keeps saying closed. I mean,
Okay.
it was fixed several times.
Okay,
So
I was just trying to
Our
sort of
hours
like-
of operation?
Yeah.
I
It's
was
got-
just trying to sort of help you out there a little bit. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
but I think a lot of
I'm
it.
trying to fall straight if that's possible.
Oh, well, it's tough
Hey,
at
we'll
times.
take any help we
It
can
is a
get.
job.
Yeah.
I had to restart YouTube 3 times this morning. It's not us, it's
No,
YouTube.
it's
So
just- yeah.
you know,
my-
it happens.
Well, the
That's-
internet has dropped here several times.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I've seen it dropping.
Well,
And,
that could cause it.
that will cause
that
an
would
interruption.
definitely
to
cause
the
an
show.
interruption.
I'll just sort of listen ahead of time and then watch you.
That's right. And we're
Thank
just
you.
going to come out with more and more platforms eventually. So we'll be on every platform you can think of.
Sounds good.
Rafer's
Well,
looking
y'all
at me
have a
like,
wonderful
what?
day.
I'm going to put my own antenna of you when we go on a pirate
Rafer's
channel.
like,
that way you
what?
can hear it there too.
No. I have to go full-time tech.
Really, I mean, this technology stuff's sort of getting way on up there. You
Yes,
know?
it is.
Yes,
Well,
it
thanks, y'all.
does.
And,
Thank you, Joy.
Good talking to you.
Rafer,
Yes, ma'am.
How old's your oldest shoe?
Probably older than you are.
What's my
I
oldest shoe?
doubt that, but thank you.
Yeah, I had some combat boots that were hand-me-downs.
Oh.
So, yeah, probably
Yeah.
older than you are.
We all have a great day.
Okay,
You too, Joy.
You're live and local Real Talk on Freedom 97.1, 1120 a.m. WSME. We'll be right back.
Mills International Incorporated, your local Cub Cadet dealer, is ready for fall, and you should be too, with the Cub Cadet XT Enduro Series. These lawn tractors were engineered for strength, comfort, and versatility, and designed to deliver a premium cut. Stop by Mills International Incorporated today and find out how the Cub Cadet XT Enduro Series is tailored to help unlock all the possibilities of your lawn. Head to your local Cub Cadet dealer, Mills International Incorporated, at 801 South Queen Street, Kinston, for exceptional expert advice and superior.
Can be Bridges Street, Moorhead Plaza, and Moorhead City. Whether for the contractor or for Williams Hardware has the tools and accessories to help protect against high winds and water. Williams Hardware carries power tools and equipment